Recently, Governor Tim Walz said he wants to bring the state of Minnesota to a completely carbon-free production of power state by the year 2050. This is a completely feasible task, but it's going to take a lot of work and planning to achieve this. I, Cecil Meredith, and my partner Andrew Langenberger have taken a look at this, and we've decided how we think we can get to this point.
Yeah, so what sources does our power currently come from right now? So, and also, how are we going to change this? So our first step was to do some research, dig in a little bit, and figure out like what percentage of power does it come from. So like, started off roughly 30% of our power comes from coal, 25% nuclear, 20% wind, about 18% natural gas, and the rest is made up of smaller, primarily renewable sources of power. So that's actually not a horrible breakdown, but our goal for percentage of power, we're trying to go all in, no carbon. So we have 50% wind and 50% nuclear. With nuclear, we're trying to eliminate all carbon fuels.
For wind power, we want to bring the current percentage of Minnesota power from 19.1% all the way up to 50%. We think this is a good source of power to go with because it already has thousands of megawatts in capacity available for use in this state. There's already multiple farms, multiple installations that we can tap into and expand. It's the most common, most known form of renewable energy. You know, you ask someone what do they think of when they hear the words clean energy, renewable energy, carbon free. They usually think of the big wind turbine they see on their way to work every day. They think of the wind power. It's very popular in today's world. Here in Minnesota, there's no problem with availability of land. Commonly, wind farms are placed in agricultural farms, and those are good spots because large, flat plots of land like that typically have higher wind speeds and more common wind, and they're a good win-win situation for both sides because farmers can sell bits of land for rather large amounts of money. There are because with how spread out the turbines are and how relatively small of a footprint they have, they can sell a lot of small pieces of their land and make a profit while still being able to use their land for what they originally intended for. They can still farm, raise livestock, all that. The problem with wind power is the noise. They're big fans. That's how they work. The generator when it goes through its process, it creates a great deal of noise, and that can be a problem with people who they think of Minnesota as one of the more natural states, one of the places where you can go get away from life. And there's a big wind farm that you can't just shut out. That can ruin an experience for you. It can start to be a problem.
Yeah, so the second half of our energy plan is nuclear power. So we're trying to up that. Right now, we're currently at about 24.4%, which is a little more than wind power, but still obviously not where we need to be. So we're trying to up that to 50%, which is a lofty goal, but we think we can do it because already nuclear power is the second most utilized source of energy in Minnesota. So like we're using it, it's not a foreign concept. And there's a large capacity already available for use. So it's not, we don't have to try to get it out of thin air, like it's just sitting there ready to be used. And also, one of the big pros of it is that the reactions that drive nuclear energy are very powerful. Like the fact I'm about to tell you about it, like it shows how ridiculously powerful these are. Because according to Xcel Energy, a single uranium pellet the size of a pencil eraser can produce the same amount of energy as 149 gallons of oil, 1,780 pounds of coal, or 17,000 cubic feet of natural gas. Which again just shows how powerful this nuclear power is. That you just need a tiny bit of it to be being able to power a lot. Um, One big drawback against this is that most people are familiar with the idea of nuclear waste. Kind of a gross idea again, but something we have to discuss. There's been used, the fuel has to be cooled and stored in the same manner so it doesn't leak into the surrounding environment and disrupt the natural ecosystem. That's all you have to do. That's the steps you have to take to prevent nuclear waste. So we just have to be more careful that we keep it in these storage tanks and then it doesn't leak because we don't want to destroy the ecosystem of Minnesota because Minnesota has a pretty unique ecosystem. It's pretty impressive. This will require a great deal of attention for the cost. But again, if we're working towards carbon free, I think that's it's a small pill to take for a big reward of being carbon free.
So the cost of this undertaking, the actual cost of making improvements to the wind power system is going to take just over $1 million per megawatts of wind power produced, and it's going to take just under just over 3,000 football fields worth of land to build and install the wind power installations. For nuclear power, it's going to take just over $5.5 million per megawatts, and it's going to take just under 4,000 football fields to build the plants themselves. And then in total, it's going to take just over $6.5 million per megawatts to reach this goal, and we'll end up needing just over 7,000 football fields worth of land to get everything built and installed.
Yeah, so the why behind this, why are we doing it? Basically, there's already a fair amount of widespread use of carbon-free energy in Minnesota. We're pushing the bill on it actually with our governor publicly saying that we're trying to go carbon-free by 2050. We're kind of setting the precedent on this. However, due to this, there's going to have to be more wind and nuclear energy because that's our foundation that we have to use to grow from. Those are two of the most popular non-renewable forms, those are two of the most popular renewable forms of energy. So we have to, we're going to have to get more of those. So it'll be more efficient to improve and reproduce, basically what we already have and we can use, rather than trying to implement something that we're not familiar with and we just can't, realistically produce. Most people are pretty familiar with wind power. I guess nuclear power is a little more confusing, but still, most people recognize in their daily lives. They know what it is more or less. So it's not going to be weird. It's not going to be different to produce. Yeah.